This is Bergen today. This is the famous old wharf, Bergen. In the Middle Ages, Breda Street was right in the city centre. This is where the main town square was. The medieval town hall was here. The town hall looked something like this. It was surrounded by the medieval city. Bergen was at that time the biggest city in Scandinavia. It had long been known as the Good Harbour. Over the years, the medieval town hall's location was forgotten until Christian Koran Wiberg identified it in 1908. He went on to do the first archaeological investigations. The foundation walls of the town hall were revealed and examined. Gradually, the layout of the historic building came to light. Further excavations of the ruins were carried out in the 1970s and 80s. The medieval town hall was built between 1300 and 1315, probably as a result of Magnus the Lawmender's city ordinances of 1276. It was almost certainly built either on the king's orders or with royal support. The town hall housed the council that governed Bergen, and in the basement they served alcohol, which the council had a monopoly on in the Middle Ages. Serving wine was an important source of income that helped to cover the city's regular expenses. The first town hall in Bergen is the oldest known non-religious stone building in Norway. It was a large white stone building, an expensive type of structure that normally only the king and church could afford. Today, the remains of the medieval town hall are carefully preserved under the car park in Rosenkrantz-Garten, built in 1984. During the excavation work, fragments of past lives emerged. Glasses raised at a royal banquet on the main floor, and mugs used in the wine cellar below. Perhaps these were the glasses that Dyveke and her mother Sigbrit Willums raised to their lips during the citizens' ball for Duke Christian in 1507. The most expensive wines were poured into the royal glasses. Ordinary people had to make do with cheaper wines. Bottles, dice, and game counters give us an idea of the lively nature of the drinking sessions in the cellar. Here, people of all classes mixed, both at formal and informal gatherings. Between 2006 and 2009, extensive conservation work was performed. The building had been damaged by several major city fires, including those in 1413 and 1476. At that time, the whole building except the town hall itself was rented out to the Hanseatic League. Towards the end of the 1560s, the town council moved to a house in Vågsbyn, donated to the city by Christopher Valkendorf. According to the archives found in Lübeck, the medieval town hall on Bergen was demolished in 1651. The rubble from the town hall was sold and reused in the stone cellar of another building on Bergen. Thanks to the archaeological excavations, it is now possible to reconstruct the medieval town hall. Here we can see the floor plan of the original building. Using modern animation techniques, we can rebuild the walls of the town hall. The town hall itself was on the main floor. In the basement there was a wine cellar and warehouse, and at the back there were prison cells. This was the city's center of power, the place where Bergen was governed from. This is a reconstruction of Bergen in 1350. Out towards the fjord lay Holmen with the castle Håkonshall and Christchurch Cathedral. Beyond the castle walls lay the beautiful Church of the Apostles. and the distinctive St. Mary's Church, which can still be seen today behind the original timber buildings along Bergen. We can see the Church of St. Nicholas on the ridge and the medieval town hall at the bottom of Breda Street. As we make our way along the old wharf, we can smell tar, cod liver oil and dried cod, and we can hear gulls shrieking and the sounds of the port, shouting and outbursts of anger and laughter. When we reach the main square, the town hall appears. On the north side, a wooden staircase leads up to the door. We walk up to it and enter the town hall. Two big rooms dominate the main floor. This is where the city's chosen men used to meet. Judgments were passed, and important decisions were taken. Here, according to legend, the future Christian II of Denmark and Norway first danced with the beautiful Diveke, who would become his mistress. If we listen carefully, we can almost hear the echo of both fierce negotiations and lively dance music. People are speaking Danish, Norwegian, and German. In the cellar, other languages can also be heard. If we go in downstairs, we come into the town hall's warehouse. This is where the wine barrels are stored. In the room beyond this, there is a lively crowd. That is the town hall's wine cellar. The wine flows freely, glasses are raised in toasts, and loud voices fill the room and bounce back off the whitewashed walls. The medieval town hall was at the heart of Old Bergen, which became a market town at the end of the 11th century and the capital of Norway in the 13th century. It remained Norway's largest city for many centuries.